13, we talked about organic reveals and transitions, making your own custom ones. So I already imported my camel footage. Like I said, it's in Canvas for you to look at. It's in the section that had all the footage I imported for you to experiment with. Now, this is from the Week 13 folder. It's just some drone footage of the coastline that I found online. What I want to do is I want to use my ink I made previously. This is just, I duplicated the clip, I silhouetted it out using a Luma key. And I just duplicated it across the screen like such. So this is from the past tutorial. Like I said, I just kept duplicating it until it filled up the screen. I put a Luma key on it and I pre-compose it, so it's one layer. So now I've got two movie clips. I've got the camel and the coastline. So if I want the coastline to come in with the ink as a transition instead of, so it's treated the same way as the reveal, but since there's two images, it'll work as a transition between the two of them, and I'll show you. So I select the layer beneath it. Remember, you put your mask on top, what you want to mask or matte out, and you select the layer behind. So if I choose alpha matte, so now what we have is you could see the ink starting to reveal the coastline over top of the camel footage, and it's working as a transition since it's going between the two clips. I'm just going forward in time, and remember I came up from two different directions, top and bottom, so now I just created a custom transition using this organic effect. And you could also duplicate it out, change the opacity of it, use it as a Luma matte if you wanted. The way that would look is I'm going to duplicate all of this. I'll pick every other one, and I will do transparency 50%, and let's try changing their blending mode to screen. Now let's try lighten. We'll do a tint. Should be faster. So I applied the tint effect, and I changed the black to, let's say, mid-gray, like that. So now you can see there's some values in there, and you're seeing how those values and the transparency are affecting it. So if I chose Luma Matte, see how it's coming in differently, because it's working off of the values of white, gray, and black as opposed to the absolute alpha shape of the ink. And you see here how it's affecting it because I changed the transparency and tinted it. So this is 100% black and these are shades of gray. So that's getting two different types of transitions using alpha or Luma, and you can see how that changes it based upon how you have your effect set up, the transparency, the amount of gray or white in it, and that's how you create your own organic transitions.